Peace and love, everyone, and welcome back to Untitled. I'm super excited to bring you this fun flow today. We're just going to simply be in tune with ourselves, match breath to movement, and just vibe. So this time around, it's a little different. I'm actually going to be flowing and instructing as I'm working through the postures with you all. It'll be a nice little fun, experiment that I'm doing, but let's go ahead and try it out. So to start out, we're going to start off in our child's pose. So come onto the knees, allow the palms to extend towards the top of the mat, and start to sit the hips onto the heels. Maybe you take a little gentle sway of the body from side to side, just starting to ground yourself into the mat. From here, we're going to start to take a full inhale through the nose and a cleansing breath out. We're going to take 2 more breaths just like that. A deep inhale and a cleansing breath out. And taking 1 more breath, making it the biggest breath of your day. And a full breath out. From here, I invite you to draw an intention for your practice into your body. And this intention can be a dedication maybe to another person. It can also be a dedication to yourself. It can be a quote, a mantra, maybe even a word, as simple as strength. And sit your intention at your heart center. Allow it to guide you on this journey. Together, we're going to take 1 more full breath in through the nose. And a full breath out. From here, we're going to walk ourselves into our first tabletop pose. So we're going to place the palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're going to make our way into a few cats and cows. So with the inhale, tuck the back toe under, lift the heart towards the front of the room. And with the exhale, we're rounding the spine, draw the belly in. We're going to take that about 5 more times. Inhale to lift the heart, shine your light. Exhale to round and curl yourself in. 4 more times on your own breath. So just moving into your own cats and cows. If you would like, you can close the eyes down. You can also start to draw some intuitive movements into the body. Whatever feels good for you. 2 more breaths here. Taking 1 more full inhale wherever you are. And a full exhale out. On the next inhale, draw yourself back to neutral. We're going to tuck the right toe under. Send the right leg back to a hover. So you want the hips to be nice and square towards the mat. And then pressing out the right palm, we're going to float the left arm forward. Coming into our first balance. With the inhale, maybe reach the left fingertips and the right sole of the foot back a little bit further. And with the exhale, we're going to tap the left elbow towards the right knee. So curl yourself in. With the inhale, expand the left arm and the right leg back. With the exhale, we're curling ourselves into our body. Taking this 2 more times. Inhale to expand. Exhale to curl. Inhale to expand. Exhale to curl. Inhale to expand once more. Hold here for the breath in and for the breath out. Start to place the left palm down and the right knee. And then tuck the left toe under. Send the left leg back to a hover. At the same time, start to reach the right arm forward, coming into our second balance here. With the inhale, you're reaching the right fingertips and the left sole of the foot back. With the exhale, curl the right elbow towards the left knee. With the inhale, we're expanding the body. With the exhale, we're curling ourselves in. 2 more times. Inhale to expand. Exhale to curl. Inhale to expand. Exhale to curl. Inhale to expand 1 last time. Hold here for the full breath in. And stay for the breath out. Start to place the right palm down in the left knee. And then tuck the back toe under. We're going to come into a hovering tabletop pose. So allow the knees to hover about 1/2 of an inch. You're pushing the earth away with the palms. Keeping the core nice and engaged. We're holding for 2 cycles of breath. Inhale together. Exhaling out. 1 more full inhale. And a full breath out. Very slowly. In your hovering tabletop pose, keep the knees up. We're going to inhale to lift the heart into a cow spine. With the exhale, start to send the hips up and back into our first downward facing dog. So start to take a little pedal of the heels. You can shake out the hips. Maybe shake the head yes and shake the head no. And this is our foundation here. So maybe you draw a super deep bend of the knee to send the hips up just a little bit higher. You want a nice V shape with the spine. So we're here for a full breath in and stay for a breath out. Just take notice. This is our down dog, our place of stillness. Taking one more breath in and one more breath out. On the next inhale, start to draw the body forward, plank pose. Crown of the head forward, heels to the back. You want a nice long spine, core nice and engaged. We're here for a full breath in and stay for the breath out. One more inhale. With the exhale, start to send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. We're gonna take that one more time. Inhale to ripple the body forward, plank pose. Hold for the inhale and stay for the exhale. One more breath in. And with the exhale, start to send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice work, everyone. With the inhale, we're gonna raise the right leg up and back. With the exhale, we're stepping the right foot all the way through into our low lunge. Gaze into the top of the mat, spine is nice and long. We're gonna draw the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, creating a nice long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise the arms up, palms to touch overhead. Maybe take a gentle back bend. With the exhale, draw the hands to heart center and lower them by the side to Tadasana pose. On the inhale, we're raising the arms up overhead. Again, maybe take a gentle back bend, lift the heart. And with the exhale, we're diving over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins with the fingertips to the mat. With the exhale, we're planting the palms down. Step back to a plank pose. From here, lower the knees directly down, untuck the back toes, and lower your chest all the way down to the mat. Inhale to press up, baby cobra. So you want the gaze to be facing down towards the mat, little to no weight in the palms, so maybe float the palms up off the mat. Taking one more breath here. With the exhale, release the chest down, and then press back through hands and knees, sending the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Taking a full breath in here. And a full breath out. On the next inhale, we're raising the left leg up and back, and then step it through, low lunge. Again, you want a nice long spine, gazes towards the front of the mat, and then when you're ready, the right foot will meet the left into our forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise, palms overhead to touch, maybe take a gentle back bend. With the hands to heart center, we're lowering them by the side to Tadasana pose. Nice work. We're gonna start to build a little more heat, so we're gonna take that a little quicker. With the inhale, raising the arms, take your back bend. Exhale, we're diving over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to plant the palms down, step, or you can hop back to a plank. We're gonna invite chaturanga in. Lower halfway down, elbows will guide next to the ribcage. Inhale to untuck the toes and press the heart up. Upward facing dog. With the exhale, we're pressing back, downward facing dog. Taking a full breath in here and a full breath out. Inhale to raise the right leg up and back, and then step it through, low lunge. The left foot will meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise, palms overhead. Maybe take your back bend. With the exhale, we're diving straight back over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to plant the palms down. Step or hop back to a plank and take your chaturanga flow. We'll meet back into our downward facing dog. Nice work, everyone. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale the left leg up and back. Step it through, low lunge. The right foot will meet the left, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise, maybe take your back bend. With the exhale, we're diving back over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to plant the palms down. Step or hop back and take your flow. We'll meet back into our downward facing dog. So from here, start to lower the knees, child's pose. Whew. Good workout, y'all. So start to catch your breath here and draw yourself back into your intention, back into your why. Taking one more full inhale here. And a cleansing breath out. On the next inhale, start to send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So we're gonna start to build onto some sequences. So with the inhale, we're raising the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. With the exhale, draw the right knee towards the left elbow for a twist. Inhale to draw the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow and hold. Inhale, the right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to nose, stay for the breath in. With the exhale, step through, low lunge. So from here, we're gonna inhale to rise into our warrior one. So release the back heel down. The hips are square towards the front of the mat. And keep a generous bend of the right knee. You want the fingertips to be guiding up towards the sky, taking a breath in together. With the exhale, can you bend the right knee a little bit more? Beautiful. One more breath here. And one more breath out. Start to lower the hands to clasp at the base of the spine. We're gonna inhale to shine our heart into a back bend. So you're drawing the knuckles down towards the earth, shining your light. And with the exhale, we're diving to the inside of the right thigh, humble warrior. Taking a full breath here together. And with the exhale, maybe surrendering the head down just a little bit more. Stay with the breath. We're here for just one more breath in. And one more breath out. Listening carefully. We're gonna start to place the left palm down, pivot onto the left toes as you rise the right arm up into your low lunge twist. So you're keeping the right knee tracking right over the right ankle. So if it's swaying out, draw it back to center and keep the heart guided towards the right side of the room. We're here just for one more breath in and one more breath out. With the inhale, we're rising, high lunge twist. Left fingertips are guiding forward, right fingertips are guiding back. We're twisting from the navel and the core towards the right side of the room. So taking note, if you're energetically drawing the right knee to center, can you twist the body just a little bit more? Just one more breath in and one more breath out. With the exhale, release the back palm down. Inhale the left arm up, exalted warrior. You're opening up the left side body. We're still twisting towards the right side of the space. Just breathing into the right sole of the foot and the left toes. You got this. One more breath in and one more breath out. On the next inhale, we're opening up the arms, warrior two. Nice work, everyone. I know the right thigh is burning a little bit, but it's okay. Taking a full breath in. With the exhale, can you bend the right knee just a little bit more? From here, start to flip the front palm and reverse your warrior. We're opening up our right side body. Maybe the left arm stays alongside the left leg, or wrap it around the back for a bind. One more breath here, and a full breath out. With the exhale, make your way back, warrior two, and then cartwheel the hands down, step back to a plank, and take your flow. We'll meet back into our downward facing dog. You can always skip the flow, yogi's choice, just listen to the body. We're gonna get ready to take the other side. With the inhale, we're floating the left leg up and back. Left knee to the right elbow for a twist. Inhale the left leg up and back. Left knee to the left elbow and hold. Inhale the left leg up and back. Left knee towards the nose, stay for the breath in. With the exhale, we're stepping it through, low lunge pose. Grounding out the back heel, we're rising up, warrior one. So you want the hips to be nice and square towards the front of the space and keep a generous bend of the left knee here. One more breath in. With the exhale, can you sit the hips down just a little bit lower? Beautiful. From here, start to lower the hands to clasp at the base of the spine. Inhale to shine your heart, shining your love up towards the sky. With the exhale, we're diving to the inside of the left thigh, humble warrior. So the knuckles are shooting towards the sky. Crown of the head is guiding towards the mat. Nice work, everyone. We're here for one more breath in and a full breath out. Drawing ourselves into our low lunge twist. So pivot onto the right toes. Place the right palm down as you inhale the left arm up, guiding the heart up towards the sky. Again, you want the right knee to be tracking over the left, or the left knee to be tracking over the left ankle. I messed up my sides, it's all good. But keep the heart guided up towards the sky. Nice work, everyone. Using all your leg strength, we're rising into a high lunge twist. Right fingertips are guiding forward, left fingertips are guiding back. So as you're energetically drawing the left knee to center, can you twist from the navel and the core a little more towards the left side of the space? You got this. We're just here for one more breath in and one more breath out. Lower the back palm down. Inhale the right arm up. Exalted Warrior. So we're opening up the right side body, still with a generous bend of the left knee. We're keeping our body towards the left side of the space. Beautiful, everyone. One more breath in and a full breath out. On the next inhale, we're opening up the arms, Warrior Two, taking up a lot of space. So you want to draw the left foot to bisect the arc of the back foot. Hips are sitting nice and low. And again, generous bend of the left knee. Relax the shoulders, but keep the arms nice and long. One more breath in here. And one more breath out. Start to flip the front palm and reverse your warrior. So we're opening up the left side body, right arm alongside the right leg, or wrap it around the back for a bind. Beautiful. We're here just for one more breath in and a full breath out. On the exhale, start to draw yourself back into your warrior two. Almost forgot. And then cartwheel the hands down, step back to plank, and take your flow. We'll meet back into our downward facing dog. So I'm gonna move through that same sequence, just a little quicker. We're just gonna add on some postures. We're gonna test our balance, just slightly, but also stay with the breath here. So when you're ready, we're gonna draw the right leg up and back. Right away, step it through for your warrior one. So ground the back heel down and we're rising the arms. Hips are nice and square. With the exhale, lower the hands to clasp. Inhale to shine your heart. With the exhale, humble warrior, dive to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale into your low lunge twist, so the left arm will plant. Pivot onto the left toes and rise the right arm up. With the exhale, we're rising into our high lunge twist. Nice work, everyone. Inhale, exalted warrior, left arm up. And with the exhale, open up the arms and take up a lot of space. Warrior two. Inhale to flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. With the exhale this time, side angle pose. Right palm to the inside of the right foot, left arm up to the sky. You can also draw the right forearm to the right thigh if this is too much, but if you're taking this variation, make sure that the core is nice and engaged so you're not sinking yourself into your body. You want to keep yourself nice and lifted. We're here just for one more breath in and one more breath out. On your next exhale, start to draw a circle around the body. So we're going to draw the left fingertips towards the front side of the space. Place the left palm down into a wide-legged forward fold. So you're going to pivot the right toes towards the left side and drape yourself over your legs. So maybe you take a little sway from side to side. Nice work, everyone. From here, we're going to draw the arms to clasp at the base of the spine. Inhale to draw the knuckles up toward the sky and send the knuckles towards the front side of the room. If a tripod headstand is in your practice here, you can definitely take it, but I'm going to stay right here, just breathing into my shoulders and my legs. Taking one more breath in and one more breath out. Release the clasp, place the palms underneath the face. Inhale, half lifts, create a nice long spine. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to take that one more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Making our way to our low lunge to the top of the mat. So bend the right knee and then step back to plank and take your flow. We'll meet back into our downward facing dog. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale the left leg up and back, stepping it through, low lunge. You know where we're going. Warrior one. Ground out the back heel, arms are rising. With the exhale, lower the hands to clasp. Inhale to shine your heart. Exhale, humble warrior as you dive to the inside of the left thigh. With the next inhale, low lunge twist, pivot onto the right toes, right arm plants, and the left arm lifts up to the sky. With your next inhale, we're rising, high lunge twist. You got it. Right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. With the inhale, exalted warrior, the right arm will rise up to the sky. Beautiful work, everyone. Inhale to open up. Warrior two, take up space. Starting to flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, opening up the left side body. With the next exhale, side angle pose, left forearm to thigh or left palm to the inside of the left foot. Again, just keep your heart lifted in whatever posture you come into. If you have the left forearm to thigh, make sure you're not sinking into the body. Engage the core and keep yourself lifted. One more breath in. And one more breath out. On your next exhale, we're drawing the right fingertips towards the front of the room, and then make a half circle around the body into your wide-legged forward fold. So you're pivoting the left toes towards the right side of the room. From here, clasp the hands at the base of the spine and draw the knuckles up towards the sky. Maybe you take a little gentle sway of the body from side to side. Nice work, everyone. One more breath here. And one more breath out. Release the clasp. Place the palms underneath the face. Inhale, half lift. Nice long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Take that one more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Starting to make your way to your low lunge to the top of the mat. Bend the left knee. And then press back to plank, taking your flow. We'll meet back into our downward facing dog. Oof. From here, lower the knees, child's pose. Reach the arms forward and sit the hips onto the heels. Maybe you take a little gentle sway of the body from side to side. Maybe you also rock the head from side to side, massaging your third eye. We're just gonna move into one more mini sequence. This time we're gonna play with balance just a little bit before we start to cool the body all the way down. So then using your next inhale, we're just gonna start to send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. From here, inhale to lift the right leg up and back, stepping it through for your low lunge. From here, ground out the back here, we're gonna rise, warrior two, opening up the arms, taking up a lot of space. From here, start to flip the front palm and reverse your triangle. Right fingertips towards the sky and straighten the right leg. So from here, we're gonna move into our half moon pose. You can either heel toe the left foot forward to help, or just take off. The right arm will plant, the left leg will lift, and the left arm will lift as well. So you're stacking one hip right over the other. Keep the heart guided towards the left side of the space. Keeping the left foot engaged, or take a bend of the left knee to grab for the top of the left foot, taking a half moon variation. Beautiful work, everyone. Stay with the breath. Just two more breaths here. Inhaling together. Exhaling out. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Start to release the clasp if you have it. And we're lowering down very gently. Warrior two. Nice work. From here, we're flipping the front palm. Reverse your warrior. Keep a bend of the right knee. With the exhale, we're cartwheel on the hands down into our low lunge twist. So pivot onto the left toes. The left arm will plant. The right arm is rising. From here, you have two options. The first option is side plank, but you have two options here. You can either lower the left knee and draw the right sole of the foot back behind you, just stacking one hip over the other. Or take your full side plank variation. The left leg will meet the right. Keep the hips guided up towards the sky. Fingertips guiding up as well. We're pressing firmly out the left palm. Stay with the breath. Inhale together. Exhaling out. One more breath in. And one more breath out. With the exhale, lower the right palm down and take your flow. We'll meet back into our downward facing dog. Whew, we have that same flow right on the other side. So when you're ready, inhale the left leg up and back. Stepping it through, low lunge. On the inhale, we're rising, warrior two. Open up the arms and take up a lot of space. When you're ready, start to flip the front palm, reverse triangle, straighten the left leg. From here, you know where you're going next, half moon. So either heel toe the right foot forward to assist, or launch forward. The left arm will plant, the right arm will lift, and the right leg will lift as well. One hip is stacking right over the other. You got this. Stay with the breath and guide your heart towards the right side of the space. If it's in your practice to bend the right knee and grab for the top of the right foot, you can. Just coming into a variation. We're here for 2 more breaths. Inhale together. Exhale out. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. With the exhale, release the bind. And we're dropping back very gently. Warrior 2. You got this. From here, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, keep the bend of the left knee, and then cartwheel the hands down into your low lunge twist. Pivot onto the right toes, the right arm will plant, and the left arm is lifting. From here, again, side plank at your own pace. So the left leg will meet the right, or you can lower the right knee to modify. You just want one hip stacking right over the other, keeping the left fingertips guiding up towards the sky. We're here for a full breath in. You got this. And stay for the breath out. 1 more inhale. And 1 more exhale. Start to lower the left palm down and take your flow. We'll meet back into our downward facing dog. Whew. I feel like it's time to cool down now. So lower the knees, child's pose. Maybe you take a little sway from side to side. When you're ready, start to sit the hips onto the heels, hero's pose. Place the palms on the lap and just close the eyes down. Just gonna start to reground and recenter our mind. Just taking note of our journey. I'm gonna take 3 breaths here. A deep inhale and a full breath out. A deep inhale. And a full breath out. 1 more inhale here. And 1 more breath out. Nice work, everyone. If sitting on the heels is too much, you can always come into a cross-leg position. We're gonna place the palms by the sides, and I'm gonna face you all, but stay where you are. I'm gonna inhale to raise the arms up overhead and the gaze. With the exhale, lower the arms, chin to chest. 2 more times. Inhale to raise the arms and the gaze. With the exhale, lower the arms, chin to chest. Once more here. Inhale to raise the arms up and the gaze. With the exhale, lower the arms, chin to chest. From here, right ear over to the right shoulder. Drop the chin back to the chest. And left ear over to left shoulder. Just once more to each side. Chin back to the chest. Right ear over to right shoulder. Chin back to the chest. And left ear over to left shoulder. Nice work, everyone. Chin back to the chest. And then draw the head back to neutral. We're just gonna shift over to whichever side is your favorite. Allow the soles of the feet to draw onto the mat here. So wherever you are, we're gonna bring the arms alongside the body and start to lower down very slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. We've made it onto our backs. Always a nice gift. So from here, we're gonna move into a bridge pose, just 1 back bend. So placing the palms down to the mat. You wanna be able to brush the fingertips to the back of the heels and use the inhale to press out the soles of the feet and the palms to lift the hips up to the sky. Maybe you clasp the hands at the base of the spine to lift the hips up a little bit higher. We're here for 3 breaths, so maybe you close your eyes down. And with each inhale, lift the hips up maybe a little bit higher. With each exhale, settle into the pose. 2 more breaths. One more full inhale. And a full breath out. Coming up onto the tippy toes, release the clasp if you have it, and lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Start to hug the knees into the chest, giving yourself a nice big hug, and take a little sway of the body from side to side. When you're ready, you're gonna allow the knees to fall over to the left side of the room. Open up the arms and take up a lot of space here. Taking 1 more super deep inhale here, and a full breath out. Slowly allow the knees to fall over to the right side of the space. And again, open up the arms and take up even more space. We're just here for 2 breaths, breathing into our back body. Taking one more full breath in and a cleansing breath out. Inhale to draw the knees back to center, and then moving into a happy baby, grabbing for the inside of the thighs, for the outside of the feet. Maybe take a little sway of the body from side to side. You can also start to straighten one leg out on the other leg, or both, if that's in your practice. And then if there's anything else you would like to do to end your practice, you could take that now. Or just start to make your way into your full Shavasana. Allow the legs to fall out heavy. Bring the palms to face up. And just start to close the eyes down. Sometimes I feel that this is the hardest part of the practice. The time to still the mind, and thoughts will come and go. But at the same time, having the awareness, acknowledging them, and allowing them to pass. Just take this time right here, right now, to allow your body to exist, to be, and to receive all of the benefits of your practice. Slowly start to draw some awareness back into the body by moving the fingertips and the toes. Maybe you stretch the arms straight back behind you, just reawakening here. Then slowly shifting over to whichever side is your favorite in a fetal position, giving yourself a nice big hug. Then with the eyes closed or the gaze soft, just coming into a comfortable seat. We're going to start to draw both of our palms to our heart center, bowing our chin to our chest and just thanking ourselves for our practice, giving thanks to those that we love, giving thanks to the earth, to nature, and most importantly, to life. Namaste. Thank you all so much for tuning in again. I hope you enjoyed the flow. Please let me know in the comments below. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button and share with your family and friends. Hopefully somebody else will enjoy this video as well. But until next time, y'all, peace and love.